Hi, my name is Sivan Gar, and today I would like to share with you the powerful practice of the Out Loud Observer. Again, I would like to repeat that these practices reap amazing results when they're done consistently, which means every single day. And you really only need to do it about a minute at a time. But if you do it every day, you'll get the results we're looking for. So the Out Loud Observer can be done in a couple of different ways. You can either look at something far away from you, or you can look at something close up. The keys are that you are actually going to make statements out loud. So you may want to be by yourself when you do this practice. Some people like to practice it in their car on commutes. If you do that, I just wouldn't do it every single day just in your car. I would add a variety of moments. So doing it up close, you would get a small object like a cell phone or a pen or a cup. And you'll make out loud statements describing exactly what you see about that item. So all the details are very important. This practice has to be done exactly accurately in order to get the proper results. So for example, if you are looking at a cup, you might say, I see a cup. The cup is approximately 4 inches tall. You may bring that cup to you and look at it and say the diameter of the cup is approximately 3 inches across. You may look at the cup and say the color of the cup is blue with a white trim. So you can see that what you're going to say is exactly only what you see. You're not going to say things like, oh, blue is my favorite color. You're not going to say, I think I need a cup of coffee right now. You're not going to say, oh, this cup reminds me of something from my childhood. You're going to stick with saying out loud exactly what you see. Be very careful. If you feel you make a mistake, just start the practice over. If you feel your languaging is going down a different road, start over. Another example would be if you're out in the world practicing and you're driving your car. Let's say you see a police car on the side of the road. And so you may say, I see a police car parked on the road to my right. What you won't say is, well, I wonder what that police car's doing. I bet he has a radar gun and is trying to catch people speeding. You're not going to say any of that because that is nothing that you see. Those things you might think. So you're only going to state what you can observe and see clearly. The second key to this practice is that when you speak, you enunciate each word. You want to make sure that you're not saying, I see a cup now. Put intention into this practice. I see a cup. Enunciate each word. Use a powerful voice. Now, don't take that voice into an angry voice, just a very vibrant voice. Additionally, you want to make sure that when you say the last word, it sounds lower than the rest of the sentence. For example, you're not going to say, I see a tree. You're going to say, I see a tree. You're going to be very specific about doing this. So we've got stating out loud only what you see with very accurate and exact descriptions, and enunciating each word, making each statement very powerful, making sure the last word of each sentence is lower than the rest of the sentence. That's the practice. Now for the results. The results of this practice, again, are so powerful and amazing. First, it lowers often our levels of anxiety. It allows us to start getting very grounded in this world and in reality. Second, it begins to train the mind to distinguish truth from fiction. This is so amazing because most of us know that we have a negative voice that just makes up stories. Even if we feel intuitive and we believe what we're saying to be true, we say many things that we actually don't really know. So you might be at work and your coworker comes in and throws their coat down and huffs and puffs before they sit down and start working. You may be so affected, and your mind may say, oh my gosh, that person doesn't like me. They're angry at me. I must have done something wrong. Oh, I bet it was yesterday when I, started to take my break early and maybe they didn't like that. And now I have an enemy at work. What do I do? And you can see how the mind just creates this ongoing dialogue of just negativity that has no foundation or basis in the truth. When you've done this practice for a while, you'll begin to see when that starts to happen, your mind will sort of self-correct. You will see that you'll see your coworker come in, slam their coat down, and huff and puff. And you'll see your mind start to go, and then you'll see it self-correct and say, my coworker threw their coat down and huffed and puffed. And that's it. That's what I know to be true. I don't know why my coworker did that. I don't know if my coworker is angry at me or hates me. I just know that they came into work, threw their coat down, and huffed and puffed. When we are able to actually stop that spiraling negativity and retrain our minds to speak and see only the truth, it gives us so much more incredible space in our minds to create something good and wonderful and positive, and to begin to create a foundation of living a life where we feel strong and powerful. Again, this practice is an everyday practice, but you only need to do it for a minute. If you want to do it longer, that's great, but only a minute will yield the results you're looking for. Just simply do it every single day. I'd love for you to let me know what your results are, and I love you. Hi, I believe in you. And if you would like to join me in bringing positive messages to this world, I'd love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to visit my website where you can sign up for my newsletter. I love you.